everyone, in today's video I'll show you how to do those easy beginner friendly hand warmers and leg warmers as well. So if you're looking for an easy project, this is something you can definitely do. And without further ado, let's move on to the video. To do this either hand warmers or leg warmers, you will need 100 grams of any double knit yarn. If you want to make both of them, you will need a bit more than that. I would say 150 grams, so 2 balls of any double knit yarn, pair of scissors, 4.5mm hook and needle. To make hand warmers, you want to start with the slip knot, put your hook in and chain any amount to fit from mid fingers to anywhere you want the length to be. So it can be here or here. I'm gonna chain 33. That means I will have 32 stitches, but you can chain any amount. And I just did my chain of 33. This is how the length looks like. And that's going to be the size of my hand warmers. Once you've got your chain and you're happy with the length, you want to skip the very first chain here and go into the second one. And we will be using half double crochet. So yarn over, go into that second stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And keep doing half double crochets in every single chain till the very end. I am now at the end of my first row. I have 32 half double crochets and this is how it should look. At the end, you want to chain 1, turn your work, and from now on each row will be worked into back loop only. So as you can see, we have V looking stitches here. If you put your hook, you can see that you go through both of them, which is front and back. So we want to go into the back loop only. Yarn over, go into that back loop, pull up a loop and do your half double crochet. So this front loop remains unworked and you will continue working into those back loops moving forward. And this creates ribbed effect, as you can see. So just continue doing half double crochets into back loop only till the very end of your row, and I'll see you at the end. And I'm nearly at the end. I just have the last stitch here left to do. I'm gonna chain 1 as always, turn my work, and I will continue making these rows until I can wrap around my arm. So do your rows and I'll meet you at the end. So this is how my work looks like after I did 22 rows in total. Before you move to the next step, you really want to wrap that around and see if that fits you correctly. It can be kind of tight, but we will have a hole for our thumb anyway. So yeah, it just really needs to fit from here to here, and you can make it on a looser side or a bit tighter. But yeah, once you're happy and you have chained 1 here, you just want to wrap it right side in, and we will start joining it together. So I'm gonna do 14 stitches. I will skip 10 and I will join the rest 8, and this is gonna be my thumb hole. You might want to join with a different number if you've got different number for your total stitches, but yeah, you can just put it there and kind of see how many you need to join and how many you need to leave. what I will be doing is 14 joined for the bottom part, 10 left for my thumb, and 8 joined for this remaining bit. And to join it, you just want to go into the very first stitch, go into the back loop of your panel, pull up a loop and do a slip stitch. So this is what I'm going to be doing for 14 stitches. And that is 14. I'm gonna chain 1 to secure, and I can cut my yarn off here. I will need to hide this tail later on. So I've got my 8th stitch here. I'm just gonna insert my yarn, chain 1 to secure, and I will do those 8 slip stitches to join this bit. I do try to go into the back loop only for this side. So it also gives you a ribbed effect for joining, but if you go in both, that's not a problem at all. So yeah, I've got my last stitch here. I'm just gonna do my last slip stitch. I'll chain 1 to secure, and I can then cut my yarn off. Pull through your yarn, and we now need to hide all of these tails in. So grab your needle, put the yarn through the hole, and what I like to do is just to go into those slip stitches I made. And then once you've hidden that in, you can cut that off and then hide the rest of them as well. So I've just hidden all the tails. This is a wrong side, so I'm just gonna pull it out, and this is how it will look from the right side. And yeah, if I put them on, I've got my second one here, which you will need to make, and it's exactly as the first one. But yeah, this is how it will look. And let's now move on to the leg warmers. So yeah, to do the leg warmers, it's gonna be pretty much similar, just a bit more rows and more stitches. But as always, you want to start with a slip stitch and make as many chains as you want for your leg warmers length. I'm gonna do 41, and I will have 40 stitches. That is 41 stitches. This is how the length of it looks like. And I'm gonna start into the second stitch from my hook with the half double crochet. And I will be doing half double crochet in every single chain. So I'm just gonna finish this row, and I will meet you at the end. So yeah, I'm now at the end of my first row. This is how it looks again. It's the same as hand warmers, but yeah, chain 1 at the end. And just like for the hand warmers, we will be going with the half double crochet in back loop. So keep doing half double crochets into that back loop only, and repeat those rows until your leg warmer wraps around your leg. And just bear in mind that if you do want to wear them on top of your jeans or any other layers, you need to make it a bit looser so that you can fit it under other clothes, on top of other clothes. But yeah, I'm gonna continue making those half double crochets into the back loop only, and then I will meet you at the end. I've now completed my leg warmer. I've got 30 rows in total all together, and I have chained one at the end of my last row. I'm then gonna wrap it right side in so that I can join it all together. And for the leg warmers, it's a bit easier because we will be joining just across this border with no holes needed at all. So yeah, exactly the same. Go into the first stitch through the back loop of your next, pull up a loop and do a slip stitch. And I will do this in every single stitch. So I will have total of 40 slip stitches, which might be a bit different for you if you made more or less stitches. But yeah, if you don't like the slip stitch method, you can also grab your needle and sew it together. That works perfectly fine as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish this and I will meet you at the end. I'm nearly at the end of joining. I just have one more stitch left to do. There's my last one. To secure, I'm gonna chain one, get your yarn off, grab your needle, we will hide those tails in. And I will be doing the same hiding method as for the hand warmers. I just like to go into this row of our slip stitches. I would recommend doing it at least quite a few times just to make sure that it doesn't unravel. But yeah, this should be fine. I will do the same thing with my second tail. So yeah, this is how it will look all together once you're done with your both leg warmers and hand warmers. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see any future tutorials, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you in my next one.